Off we go to Chin Radio. My good friend Cheryl Antoine is there.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good, darling. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I missed you. I was in the southern hemisphere there for a little while.
I missed you as well. Jeff stood in for you.
Did he? Did he do okay?
Oh, he did fine. He
Did
did
he?
fine.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
Hey, what's going on these days? What's happening?
Well, it's a whole lot going on. You know, Black History is coming up just now.
February is
and
Black
in
History Month.
February.
Yeah.
That's right. So on the 26th, on Saturday, from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Library and Archives at 395 Wellington, will be sort of the official launch and opening ceremony for Black History Ottawa.
Right, right.
And it's going to be, of course, an afternoon of inspirational music theme. This year's Our Canadian Story.
Yeah.
So it shows you how,
Well, I tell you what, it's very important stuff, Cheryl, and I encourage people to get in touch with Black History Month in some way, because as you know,
Yes.
where I grew up, there's a lot of Black history in Canada in the Halifax area of Nova Scotia.
Yes,
is
yes.
huge. There's a huge history of Black people in that area.
I know from the corridor and so going
Yeah.
through and the work that had been done between the USA and that Canadian
Exactly.
corridor
A
coming
lot of the
in there.
people, a lot of the African Americans, for lack of better terms at that point,
Yeah.
who wanted to escape the United States,
Exactly.
came
So-
to eastern parts of Canada and so on and established roots there.
Yeah, they got housed there for a while or hidden there for a while.
That's
and then
right.
they were able to spread out over Canada
That's right.
ultimately, because we, the ones who came from the Caribbean and other places, so many years later, but initially from across the border, that's where they came through to Halifax and so
Exactly.
settled there.
Yeah.
So the history is really strong, and the presentations for
Well-
the month going to show, a bit of it.
It's worth finding out about, that's for sure.
I always think that we don't have, we just focus on it mostly in February, and then after that, it sort of go back into the corner, dust it off again, and come
Right.
back with
Yeah.
it. But if they want to, this is even now being Black History Ottawa Community Builder Award is going to be taking place as well. And if they want information for Black History Ottawa, they can do bhottawa@yahoo.ca for further
Okay.
information. And it's all going to be through the month of February. We'll be discussing different venues and points of interest
Right.
for Black History. So we'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, we'll be
during the
doing some
week.
of that here on the program too.
Marvelous, marvelous.
Yeah. There's an Art Child, the second annual Art Child event is coming up, right?
Yes, at the Glebe Community Center on 3rd Avenue. It's from noon to 7 p.m. and it's going to be having arts and crafts, storytelling, dance. And the event is going to just focus for kids of all ages, and it's in the industry. Art Child's mission is to provide, children from all backgrounds with a support system and an opportunity to hone their little craft, whatever
Yep.
that might be.
Yep.
So there's a number for them. It's 613-875-6651 for Art Child. I did interview the young lady on Sunday, actually.
Oh, yeah?
About the event, yeah. So it was a very insightful interview. But for more of it, go to the Glebe and don't let the cold weather bundle up. Keep warm and go. Take the family.
I want to go back to your Caribbean island. That's where I want to go.
Well, no reason not to at this time. I too wish I could be there,
I bet. Yeah. Just for a couple weeks,
Yeah,
to get us over the hump, as it were.
Get my little tan on and get a little warmth. When I go down there, I'm not well clad, I wear as little as possible.
Right.
Contrary
Well,
to
why
me.
wouldn't you?
I know.
Yeah. Great place to visit, by the way. I bet you I got to go to Trinidad and Tobago sometime.
We have to put that in place. We've talked about it. We've
I know.
talked around
I know.
it. And
But it's
we
easy
really
to
have
get to,
it
and
together.
there's lots to see and do, right?
Yes, lots to do. Like even for February coming here is Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago, and you have guests coming in, you have media coming in from all over the globe, from Australia.
Maybe I could get an assignment
Germany.
to go down there and cover it.
It would be the time, and it's a main stage. It's a major stage for the culture,
Right.
and it's oh wow. To talk about it is one thing, but to visualize it, to be
Exactly.
there in person is a whole other story. And events lead all the way up. And on a quick note, before I go, I must congratulate all Tobagonians. We are Trinidad and Tobago,
Right.
2 islands, 1 country. Tobago election was an astounding victory for the PNM political party. 12
yeah?
seats. They took all 12 seats. So hats off to all Tobagonians. I'm sure
Exactly.
they must be proud today.
We got to run, Cheryl.
Okay, Cherise, darling, love you. For everybody,
Cherise.
check us on Chin Radio. Chin Radio, www.chinradioottawa.com. Love you. Ciao, Ottawa.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheryl Antoine over at Chin Radio.